true identity of the person concludes to be one who rejects suffering, one who is yearning happiness. As a sentient, that is always the case, and that is always whom we have to extend to. Now, if one can actually recognize that in the others, that yearning for the happiness or joy at the same time, and then make that wish to come true through merit, through more clarity, through more discipline, through more wisdom, through more skillful means, really hands-on skillful means to address one's need to be fulfilled. If one can actually that is a genuine loving kindness. And this kind of a genuine loving kindness, as we are able to kind of make a wish for others, it's not a heady, it's a heartfelt. Because you are in touch with your own mind of yearning for happiness, how that feels, despite of the confused state and emotions being present. And if there is that fulfilled, how that will result into a real happiness and a joy, you could imagine that. And then also, you are making that same wish for others, others being kind of in the same yearning and same need of those resources for the happiness, and how would that result into a true happiness and joy. It's not going to be making a wish just out of lip service or prayer book. It'll be out from your heart, to someone else's heart. Someone else, from your mind, entering into someone else's mind. But it all requires self-reflection. Again, to come back to the point, it all requires time to self-reflect. It all requires meditation. Self-reflection, time to self-reflect is what so-called meditation is. Now, in this way, if you spend, for example, 5 minutes, 10 minutes, 20 minutes, half hour, 1 hour, just trying to practice loving compassion, loving kindness, that from the true altruistic mind, clean, heart of yours with no presence of your own self-clinging, using your imagination, ability to imagine, go into someone's experience by your own kind of power of experience, and being able to reflect upon your experience from the inside on your own emotions, on your own experiences of pain and happiness. With all of this, in the one, let me put it this way, half an hour of a practice, half an hour of a practice, in the end, then when you come out and feel sense of peace, sense of joy, peace from all your negative emotions being subdued, pacified. Even the kind of a subtle level of confusions about what is practice, or that even subtle form of the confusion in relation to your own self and your own practice and the result of the practice, what that might look like. Confusion is timuk. Timuk means from deep within, the kind of fogginess that we have with our mind. From deep within kind of a fogginess, not seeing our own mind clear, how it's operating, that's being kind of addressed and pacified. Right? And then whatever the presence of the peace is there. That is, I think, what I call it, dependent, originated, genuine peace. Okay? Based on the skillful means that you've been applying in your mind, based on the wisdom that you've been applying in your mind, has generated that peace. So that peace is the true peace. True relative peace. True relative purification. If you are to actually think some peace is to come without having to work in this way, it would not be possible. But even if it is possible by some chance, you are able to actually, out of some kind of a good merit of the past and the present good environment and environment and candlelight and all of this. What is it called? Ambience. Feel some peace. Right. That's not a reliable peace, not a sustainable peace. It's not a predictable peace. You cannot count on that to regenerate all the time. This peace is dependent originated peace, sustainable peace, regenerative peace, and the practitioner's peace. True practitioner's peace. Peace coming from wisdom, peace coming from dharma, skillful means, peace coming from dharma in hands. Okay. So that's real peace, I feel.